the name of your guest so that when she arrives, we'll know who she is.
Alicia Kinswater.
Alicia Kinsard.
Kinswater.
Of course, that was going to be my second guess. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So when she jumps on, then we will whisk her away into the breakout room, into the skincare class. But for now, what we are going to do is recognize consultants for what they have done this last week. So how do you get into this recognition? You fill out the form on Fabulous and Fun Linktree. And fill it out on Sunday night. Just has to be done before midnight. If you're like, excuse me, if you're not planning to do anything else and it's, whatever, 6 o'clock, go ahead and fill it out. Totally fine. And then your information will be put into the sheet to be posted with the video. So that's how the video happens. And so now we are ready to celebrate those who turned in their information. Here we go. Making some buzz about our week achievers. And I love the fact that we're in so many time zones. Love it. Queen of sharing, yay! And another team member. So excited. Double credits Rocktober. This is the month to add your team members. Queen of sales, Heather Peach and Myers, 156. Yay! So proud of her. And Court of Sales, Dara Ronquillo, 84. Way to go. Very excited. Queen of Bookings, position available. Love it. And then we have, and I think your guest is on, welcome. Court of Bookings, consultant, star consultant, Stormy Lee is a diamond star. Oh my gosh, Maureen Ship is a sapphire star. Very excited for you, Stormy. On target, Jennifer Conger, Marianne Ivy, Emily Lewis, Polly Chandler, and the last person. Double credits is Stormy Lee and Maureen Ship. We have maxed it out. Very excited. Yay, Stormy! And it is your time to shine. It is Rocktober Baby. Woo! Very excited, very excited. Yay! Cassie Bell. I remember the other person. It was Cassie Bell. Yay! Okay, so what we're going to do now is, hey, Elisa, so glad you're with us. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being Lindsay's guest. Thank you for honoring her and us with your time. We are very grateful that you are here. My name is Maureen Ship. I'm a sales director with Mary Kay. And you and I are going to go over into the breakout room and we are going to do your virtual skincare appointment. And during that time, directors will be teaching and training consultants over in this room. So are you ready, beautiful Alyssa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you know how to join a breakout room, girlfriend?
Yeah, the thingy just popped up. Hang on.
There's that. See you in a second.
Oh, I'm just over here talking to myself and I'm muted. Woo! Okay, so like Maureen said, fill out your form so we can recognize everybody. So go ahead right now. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 before you grab your phone and set you an alarm for Sunday night at whatever time makes sense to you. So mine would be 7:30 because my kids are in bed at 7. So that's when I'll actually have a brain to do something. So set your alarm to fill out your reco so that way we can celebrate you. So, okay, y'all. I'm excited about tonight. Get ready. I don't think y'all are ready. First off, I want to hear something fabulous that happened in your week. Just real quick. It can be in your business or outside of your business or not share it all.
It didn't happen last week. It happened today. I ran into a parent, or actually she was a former coworker. She works at the local grocery store, and I have been trying to touch base with her for weeks. And it wasn't until recently that I found out that these most adorable 4th grade twins are hers. And I couldn't believe it because I've known her for forever. Ran into her at the grocery store, and she is looking for other opportunities and willing to listen. And so I'm going to touch base with her. I'm going to drop her off a kit to be a guest next week. And so, yeah, super excited.
I love it. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Anybody else have anything fabulous that happened this week?
I do.
Tell us,
I
Mary.
actually, yes, I we're in between houses, and I'm actually at my mom's because she's in the hospital. So I've got to take care of all the animals, and her Wi-Fi is horrible. So you all are frozen. So I pray you can hear me. But I see you, Emily. Thumbs up. Awesome. Okay. So my exciting thing this week was I had 2 dentist appointments this week, which that's not the exciting part. Wah, wah, wah. Horrible. But the first time I went, I took some not samples, but I showed them the new catalogs. And I didn't have the holiday ones, but the dentist ordered her, downtown brown, like the fall eyeshadows and mascara, which I didn't have. Some of the other people, they ordered like 3 downtown browns. So I had all the downtown browns in the car and her eyeshadow done. So when I went back Thursday,
Okay. Marion, I think your signal has gone out. So sad.
So I'm from the same hometown as her, so I'm wondering who is her dentist.
I don't know. Figure it out. Marion, if you have enough service to type it in the chat, type it there and we'll read it for you. So is there anybody else who had something fabulous happen this week?
We got good news about Blaine's biopsy. Everything's so prayers are answered.
Yay!
Awesome. Yay. Yay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Stormy. Okay. Okay. Well, if there's anybody else that wants to share, they can. If nobody else wants to, we'll get going with our training. That was super Southern. Our training. Okay, let's get going, ladies.
if I can, I don't know if y'all heard because everything froze up here and I got booted out. I sold 12 satin hands to my dentist for her staff, the new ones.
Yeah.
They were $400. And so I submitted my thing last night, but I guess it didn't go through. So, Stormy asked who, Dr. Courtney Miscuff.
Oh.
Yeah. And she, like I said, she ordered her personal on Tuesday. I delivered that, part of it that day. I had it in the car. And then when I went back on Thursday, bam, she wrote a check from the business.
That's right. I love it. That's awesome, Marion. So that goes right into kind of what we're going to talk about tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about the ask. Okay. So I want y'all to take a minute. Okay. Get ready. Here we go. So one thing I love, let me back up. This has become one of my favorite parts about working out is at the very end, after everything, after you've pushed and after you've done all the things that make us close our eyes and take a couple deep breaths. Okay. So I want y'all to all close your eyes. Now, if you're at work and you got people there, whatever, you don't have to close it, but Storm's like, I'm just closing them. So go ahead, close your eyes. Oh, and while I have them closed, I'm going to spotlight me because I think we're getting hung up on our recording. There we go. Okay. So you're taking a couple deep breaths, breathe in and out. Your eyes should be closed. Just taking a couple deep breaths, just kind of forget everything, all the stresses about your day. And we're just going to take a minute. Let's see. There we go. Okay. We're going to take a minute to think back to when you first were introduced to the Mary Kay products. Okay. Very first time. Now, if you had a first experience where you were introduced to products and then like a more pivotal moment where you were like, okay, I'm doing this business, like you can think back to either one of those. Okay. I want you to think about what life was like. Were things crazy? Had something crazy just happened? What was your family life like? All of those things. So for me, I had 2 small kids. We had just opened our home to adopt and had randomly been placed with 2 little kids. Had no idea what we were doing in life. Had just moved towns. Had my husband had gotten a new job. I did not. I could not find a new job. So think back to all of those things if you can remember them. I know some of y'all have been around for a minute and some of you not very long. So think back to that very first time. Now I want you to imagine yourself. What were you like? Were you shy? Were you less confident? Were you, I don't know, only you can answer that. Now I want you to think about the person that asked you to try the products. So maybe you were a guest at a party. Maybe your consultant specifically asked you. Okay, now I want you to open your eyes. Okay, and I want you to think about, now that you're on the other side of things and you're a consultant, I want you to think about the courage it took for her to ask you. Okay, so for me, I'm going to give y'all some reasons. So these are all of some reasons that she could have said to not ask me. And I kind of already went through some of them. We just moved. Y'all, we were in our brand new town with 2 kids under the age of 2. Yeah. That just popped into our life one day. Like we didn't raise them to that point. We were knee deep in fostering when we thought we were going to get to adopt both of these little girls, getting used to a new town, trying to find a teaching job. So one of the excuses she could have used was we don't even live in the same town anymore. So my consultant, we did live in the same town. And then when we moved, we didn't. What about the other thoughts that could have gone through her head? I'm not saying they did. We haven't had this conversation, so I don't know if they did or not. But sometimes I know we play like mind games, like, well, what if she thinks I'm crazy for asking her? Or what if she doesn't even like the products? Or what if she doesn't want to join my team? Y'all, what if? Those are all excuses. That's what they are. They're not reasons. They're excuses that we give ourselves to make ourselves feel better, but they are selfish. They're so selfish. And y'all, I'm talking to me as much as I'm sharing with y'all. This was a hard one. So they revolve around the consultant's feelings. Well, what if she doesn't like me anymore? We take those things personally. It's not personal. It's like a piece of gum. Okay. Everybody needs a piece of gum. Now, they might not realize they need a piece of gum, but they all need it. Okay. So when we get in our head, we start overthinking everything. So on your piece of paper right there, I want you to write really big the word serve. Serve. So we're taking out all of those selfish reasons, all of those, well, what ifs, all of those what ifs down. And we're going to look for opportunities to serve women. Serve the woman that just fought her cancer battle and is in remission. Serve the woman that is so busy taking care of everyone in her life that she doesn't have time to take care of herself. Serve the woman whose daughter just got shipped off to residential treatment. Serve the woman whose grandfather just passed away. Serve the woman who can't stand being in her own home because she's so drained by the people in the house. Serve the pastor's wife who is expected to constantly give, and never have friends or people to reciprocate. All of these people are women that I've served or are serving in the next week. Serve her. And when we look for opportunities to serve and take out all of that selfishness, all of the what ifs, and just use the pampering session, y'all, as a chance to sit down with women and love them. Give them a chance to talk. Give them a chance to get to know you, for you to get to know them, a chance to love them and listen. When we look at our business as a chance to serve and work full circle, got to throw that one in there too. But when we work full circle and serve women, the rest takes care of itself. It does, because we're just able to give to the women sitting across from us. So now I want you to think back to what you imagined at the beginning. So who you are or who you were when you started your business. And maybe you've just been in for a second, or maybe you've been in for a little bit longer. But I'm willing to bet there is something about you that has grown and changed since you started your business. Maybe it's just positive women in your life, or maybe it's something so much deeper. I look back, there's a picture of me the day I earned my red jacket. And y'all, I'm like, I don't even know who that girl was. So imagine if your consultant hadn't asked you and served you. So who are you making excuses for? Because that's what they are. Who are you saying, oh, she's too busy. She's got kids at home. She doesn't have time for this. Who are you making excuses for? I want you to write those names that are popping into your head down right now. Or maybe you need a few more minutes to think. Who in your life has had a hard year? Or hard month or a hard week? I'm going to pick on her since she's not here, y'all. I know some of y'all have heard this story. So Melissa Runyon, I met her in Target. Okay. And I offered her a pampering session. She shows up at my house. I did not expect her to show up because I had done a horrible job at coaching it. Like horrible. I was like, this girl is not coming. I'm set for her, but she's not coming. I have not coached this well. And she shows up at my door and she was like, yeah, my grandpa's funeral is tomorrow. I was like, we could have rescheduled, right? And she's like, no, I needed this. So let them be the person that makes the decision. She just needed out of her house. So you don't make the decision for them. I'm talking to myself too, because Sean, I do this too. I make decisions for people. Like they need to rest. No, they need to be loved and they need to be served. So who can you serve? Who can you ask to try the products? Who can you share the business with? And with that, I am passing it to Marion Forrest.
Okay, I just have a page of notes. That is so good. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I have like a page of notes. So thank you for that. That was so good. Weren't those good questions? Who can you serve? Like, that's a great question. And it gets our brain out of that mindset of, oh, I got to go sell something to somebody, or I got to go make money or whatever. Now it becomes, let God take care of all that business. Like God can take care of that. Who do you need to love on? I love that. Well, I want to talk a little bit about product. And you're going to be like, really? We're talking about the TimeWise 3D? Yeah, we're going to. Because, I've talked about the TimeWise 3D. Maureen's talked about the TimeWise 3D. 3Ds. Defends, delays, delivers. You got to know these. Defends, delays, delivers. Defends against age accelerating free radicals. Free radicals are these little Pac-Mans in the air that will come for you and give you cancer. And I'm sorry, they're not Pac-Mans. They're just little things that they're coming for you and trying to get on you to give you cancer. But antioxidants are like little Pac-Mans that eat those free radicals. And that's why we love this product, because it's chock full of antioxidants. It delays the look of premature skin aging with UVA and UVB protection, and then it delivers visible improvement, multiple signs of skin aging in just 4 weeks. Yes. Okay, so I want to talk, because there's 4 products in it. You've got the cleanser, you've got the day cream, the night cream, and the eye cream. So I want to give you guys 2 things that are new that I've never shared. I actually just learned them today. I think it's really cool. Okay, first of all, it's a 4-in-1 cleanser. It does 4 things. We got that right. Cleanses, exfoliates, it balances the pH of the skin, and it brightens the skin. Those are the 4 things. Our day cream, actually both normal to dry and combination to oily, have a nopal cactus extract that actually supports the natural skin's moisture barrier. So it is actually supporting your skin's natural moisture, which is kind of cool. Okay, so it's got an extract in it. It's a Nepal cactus extract that supports the natural moisture barrier. And then the night cream has, now I've heard people say Japanese knotwood, but it actually has a Japanese apricot extract. I don't know, that may be a knotwood tree, but it has an apricot extract in it that supports the natural collagen in your skin. So these 2 things are actually supporting what your body already creates, which is really cool. And then the eye cream is just great. But all of them have these antioxidants. They have resveratrol. They have a patent pending. Well, I think it's still patent pending. Let me make sure, because it may actually already be patented. At the time, the 3D complex, it was patent pending. And it has the encapsulated resveratrol, which is a vitamin A derivative, by the way. It also has B3 complex in it, and then also age-defying peptides. Okay, so here's the reason why I'm telling you this. 1, I want you to know new things. But 2, how much is the TimeWise 3D retail? Anybody tell me?
The whole thing is $120.
It's $120.
But you can't do it without the microdermabrasion.
Agreed. But this month, you can buy a starter kit for $90. And not only do you get the normal to dry, you get a combination of oily, you get eye cream. You get eye makeup remover and mascara. So as you're talking with people, say that, Stormy, say what are you saying, 5?
You also get the 5cc creams, and you also get the microdermabrasion kit in this month's Rocktober. Crazy.
And TimeWise samples. So even if personal use travel kit.
So what I'm trying to say is, right now, because honestly, if they use the 3D and the microdermabrasion religiously, they could become a consultant. This is not that hard, you guys. They could become a consultant. And so I am sharing that with you to really, as you're talking with people, and yeah, you may have people that still go, oh my gosh, I just want to be your customer. Awesome. I always tell people it's a win-win to me. You're my customer or you're my sister consultant. Either one, customer, hostess, consultant, it's a win. And I'm going to take care of you great. If you're my customer, I'm going to take care of you great if you're my consultant. But I think it is so important to share right now because of that deal. I have a gal that she came in totally 100%, just came in personal use. And I didn't even know this. She came in September. So she got the sample because she was like, you know what? I thought I could take that sampler pack to work. And if there's people that want it, I figure it'll be fun to play. I love this product. They see a difference. So why not give it a try? Yes, you can, girl. Yes, you can. And so I encourage you to share with them the full thing, because this $90 is really a game changer. It's really a game changer. And then it's also double credit month too. So I wanted to share that, one, because this is amazing, but also because we have this awesome opportunity of the $90 starter kit. So share this with people, work full circle as you're doing it and explaining. I mean, this is $120. You're going to use 3 to 4 of these a year. That's just, I'd say at least 3, because you cannot get away with 2. I know people that get away with 2 because they pay in retail, but you scrimping a little, right? You scrimping just to save some money. And right now, everybody could use a little extra money because groceries crazy. Gas crazy. All those things. So a little extra cash in this area. And when I'm talking to people, even if I'm talking to them, like if you're really just wanting to take care of you and maybe a few, I'm talking to them like, you want to change all of your skincare and cosmetics over to Mary Kay. Like, no, you haven't been using that eyeliner, but let's find you something that works. I'm changing body care over to Mary Kay. I'm even changing hand soap over to Mary Kay. I mean, you need at least 10 of those hand soaps a year, if not more. I might be at 20 at this point. But y'all, it's the only thing that doesn't dry my hands out. Nothing else is even halfway as close to not drying my hands out. So I share all of that with you guys, to one, use this, have those words to help what a great product this is, how it is supporting your natural body, and also on top of that, there's a $90 starter kit. Okay, back to you, Emily.
I love it. Love it. Yes, why would you not start for the $90 starter kit? I mean, I know people who still won't, but I'm like, come on, people. Okay, so we are going to talk about some super incredible things. Okay, who has been to Nashville before? No one. Okay, so Nashville is an incredible town. It is so fun. Who wants to go to Nashville? Okay, so Mary Kay, come on, guys, has announced that who gets to go to Nashville? Y'all go ahead.
DIQs.
Yes, DIQs. Okay, DIQs get to go to Nashville. Okay, what does it take to submit for DIQ? 10. Stormy's got it. 10 active consultants. 10. 10. You can do it. You can do it. Y'all, when you make up your mind, you will get it done. When it becomes a non-negotiable, I think every single person I know that has gone through DIQ has added like 10 people in one day before.
What's the time limit?
So you have to submit for DIQ by the end of December. So that means have your 10 active by the very end of December. Now, it would be great to do it in November, so that way you're not stressing coming down to the wire. But 10 active new consultants. Or if they're already on your team and they're not active, if they become active, they totally count. So just 10 active consultants. Okay. Get them on. Yes, Marion Forrest.
Oh, Stormy's saying bye. That's 50 team building appointments. That's 50 career chats. Like that, it's 50 career chats, you guys. That's, make sure you see 50 people, 20. I mean, like 30, whatever. So you can see 50 and asking everyone to listen to more about the business.
Yeah. Get them on Tuesday nights at 8, or talk to your director about another time you can talk with them. Or sign them up yourself. That's great too. But if they're not willing to listen, or if you're just a little still new trying to figure out what to say, like, your director is more than happy to help you and help you get your 10. Okay. But you're not going to have 10 new team members if you've only seen 10 faces. Okay. The numbers don't work that way. So track your numbers. Make sure you're tracking. Bottom bar, 30 faces every month, and asking everybody to talk about the business. And that will tie it with a bow, and you'll be in Nashville with us. We cannot wait for you to be there. And just for being, if you are a new director, you get invited to the VIP party. So if you're like, I'm tired of this, I'm going big or going home, we would absolutely love for you to come to Nashville in your director jacket. And I will make sure to find one for you so you have one to wear. Like, it will be fabulous. Next up is double credit. Double credit. So you have heard us mention it, but just to reiterate, your orders and new Great Start qualified team members count for double credit. Okay. How does this work? Real simple. If you are someone who consistently does your jewelry, so 600 wholesale, you consistently do your jewelry. If you stay consistent this month at 600, that's 1,200 retail most of the time. Now, if you buy some stuff on pink sale or whatever, sometimes it doesn't, your number may be a little different, but for simplicity's sake, it's 1,200 retail. Double credit counts for 2,400. So it doubles the retail value. Doubles the retail. Why is that important? Double credits. Yeah. You can max it out. So we celebrated Stormy and Maureen, who already maxed out double credit. When you max it out at 2,000, Marion, 2,000 wholesale, right? Okay. I just want to double check. 2,000 wholesale.
Oh, I'm unmuted. 2,000 wholesale, which equals
4,000 retail, 8,000 8,000 towards your seminar credit. Okay, what does that seminar credit goes to? That's your diamond ring. That's your princess court. So different directors do different things.
Almost 1/4 of the year in 1 month.
Yes. So are your shelves a little low? Do you need to go shopping for Christmas? Is now the time for you to get your store, get your full store, whatever, max it out. See the faces to get the products moving. Reach out to your dentist to sell those satin hands. All of the things to max out double credit. So that's the selling side of it. Y'all, the sharing side is even sweeter. And I saw all those hands go up for Nashville. So let me clarify this. Your double credit does not count for the DIQ process. Okay. But it does count for your Diamond Bumblebee. Okay. Yes. Lindsay loves bees. So she's like, I'm getting this Bumblebee. So Diamond Bumblebee is 24 Great Start qualified new team members. Okay. Your Princess Court for sharing is 12. In double credit month, you can max it at 6 Great Start qualified that counts for 12. So you can finish your Princess Court of sharing this month. This month. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It is just this beautiful gift that Mary Kay has given us.
So can you repeat that one more time?
Absolutely. Do you want sales and sharing or just sharing?
Well, either. The sales I got was the 2,000 wholesale, 4,000 retail is the max that max you out, which equals 8,000 retail.
Yes.
Okay.
So team building, you max out at 6 Great Start qualified. That counts for 12.
They do not have to all be qualified this month.
No.
They just have to sign up this month. So the really cool part is, you know, back in the day when I started, you basically had 2 months to qualify or you had to be a star consultant. Like that was it. You had 2 months, the month you started and the next month, that was when you had to qualify. Now, today, you have the 4 months, the month you start and 3 months after. Okay, that is our 4 month of Great Start qualification. So I will tell you, I'm finding that I'm not seeing as many women come in at the 600 wholesale right this minute. That doesn't mean they won't, but I think as we see an election, we'll see different things happen. After the election, we'll see, I mean, it is what it is. Politics always tends to move people, whether they're going to spend money or save money. So, but the reason I'm saying this is, I mean, I have several girls where I'm just like, they're like, I can't make 600 work right now, but could I do it in like 2 months or 3 months and make it work? And I'm like, absolutely. And you still get free product. So I am talking to them only about the first bonus, like here's this $300 bonus. And then if they're like, I can't make it work, I'm like, don't worry. There still is this $100 bonus that's cumulative every 600 you do. And so then I start talking to them about, hey, who are some of the people that you're around all the time that you could talk to about some products that you love? We talk about the things that we love. Are you guys following what I'm saying? So I walk people step by step through this. So does Emily, so does Maureen. But I just think it's so important to know they actually still can become qualified. Like girls that sign up in October, they have October, November, December, January to become qualified. And they still count for October double credit. Even in January, they finish their 600. Like y'all, if they ain't using 600 on themselves, they ain't using enough product.
Well, and you've got Christmas.
Exactly.
Okay, I have a question. So what if they sign up in October, like for double credit, but they don't ever qualify? Like, does it still
qualify? That's one that you're not going to count.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
and there will always be those people that do that. Like you can't just hit 24 new team members to hit the court of sharing. You usually have to do a little bit more than that. Although I will say, I believe the numbers are higher now of qualifying because they have several months to get it done. And so, unless they're just like, I just want to get what I want to get and I'm not going to try anything else. But listen, I treat even the people that are really just doing it for themselves, I treat them like my best customer because I want them to be on all the products. Like, I have a girl that she hasn't ordered in a year, and it's been a few years since we've done a facial. And I'm about to reach out to her and go, girlfriend, like, we got a lot of new products. Like, let's get you in. I know you get this for you, your mama, and your girls, but like you, your mama, and your girls is 600 wholesale for 9 months. Because if you use time-wise repair, or even if you use 3D with clinical solutions, you're at 600 very quickly. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Like, we just have higher priced items now. It doesn't take much. Like, if I have somebody tell me they can't make a 225 happen on themselves, I'm like, you're using way too many other people's products. Why would you pay 50% on this and pay full price for somebody else? It ain't better. Are you guys following like what I'm saying? Like, it ain't better. There is not anything.
So can I
see things
get,
that are $300 and they are not any better than Mary Kay. They just aren't.
sorry, can I get clarification on Great Start Qualified?
Yes.
Yes.
So Great Start Qualified is in the first 4 months. And I say first 4 months, but you have to keep in mind that their first month is whenever they came in. So if they come in September 30th, that's month 1. So they really only have 3 months.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm
That
saying?
was kind of how it was for me. I came in January 31st.
So you had January, February, March, April, right? Okay. So in those first 4 months, when they get cumulative of 600 wholesale, they are a Great Start Qualified.
Okay. In the 4 months, 600 cumulative.
Yeah, it ain't hard. If you and your mama are buying it, it ain't hard. And you're right, Dara, if you add Christmas in there, this is real easy.
Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
50% off. Why would you buy somewhere else when you can buy it at 50% off?
And sometimes you have to remind people. You have to say, okay, what are you getting for your kids' features? What are you getting for, and kind of give them people, because they're like, their brain goes to, well, I've got to get Christmas presents for my kids. My kids don't need Mary Kay.
Gift cards.
Yeah.
You go to gift cards or like, I had somebody, well, but I have younger girls, and I'm like, well, how old are they? Well, 10 and 12. I just gave my nieces skin and palette. They totally are into makeup. And I'm like, Naomi, which is my sister-in-law, we can buy them crappy makeup. Your mama can buy them crappy makeup. I'm not buying them crappy makeup. Or I can give them real makeup for them to play with. Even though they're only playing with it, I can give them real makeup. And she goes, keep it at $50. Like, don't go over that. I'm like, well, I might. Because they're my
That's your sister-in-law.
Because they're my nieces. But she's like, yeah, they're going to love it. And they do. And they treat it like it is the queen's makeup. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen, where, the crappy glittery stuff that you get and you can never get off. But I also put little minis of the eye makeup remover. And I just, I counted that in the price. But I've done that even with other customers where I'll put that in as their like little bonus. So all of those things, like, those are great ideas. I mean, guys, we got cologne, we got the 2-for-1 body wash and hair product. My husband calls it a twofer because, well, he doesn't have any hair anymore, but on his head. But he called it the twofer because, like, you could wash your whole body and it smells good. Ground up ground.
Oh man. Ashley.
I'm sorry. I can't even with that. I can't even go any farther.
Maureen's back.
Oh, hello.
I'm back.
I'm adding you to the spotlight. Okay.
I know you're right. Okay.
Oh, I know you're right, Ashley.
So, So Dara, first 4 months, 600 wholesale. And so that gives tons of options. And I really recommend, like, every person that I have that says yes, I am like, ooh, let's go ahead and set you up for a second appointment, because I know you have a wish list, but it's a whole different bag of chips when it's I'm a new consultant 50% off wish list. To me, it's a whole different bag of chips. So, like, I get together and I have her take the lookbook and we start circling. I'll show her things, circle, circle, circle. And I mean, I'm walking through it, girl. Time wise, toning body lotion. I'm going to tell you this. First of all, it has pumpkin extract in it. I don't know why that's important, but it smells good. I'm not kidding. This is what I say. All I know is this makes you look from lumpy to not so lumpy. And that is always good. Because who wants to be less lumpy in their life? I mean, you know somebody that does. We're not talking about ourselves, because obviously we're not. But this firms and tones. This is the best. Also, I have alligator skin. So this is the only thing that keeps me not dry. Like, I take medication because my skin is so dry. This still, and let me tell you, in the summer now, because of the medication, I don't have to put it on every day, which is real nice. But it's getting to be wintertime, and I'm like, I think my leg just cracked when I moved it. I need to put some more lotion on. So, but I'm like walking them through every single thing. Okay. Like, I tell them all the things I use. And if you're not at like 600 wholesale for yourself every 6 months, you ain't using enough. Just saying. As Maureen would say, that's like my left thigh right there. 225 left thigh. Thank you very much.
For the record, I say my left eye.
What if I was left thigh?
But left thigh may not be wrong.
I am my left thigh, okay?
Donna's gonna laugh at you. You're gonna be like, she said what? Streaming right into Facebook, just like that. God and everybody.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Okay, any questions about double credit? Okay.
So let's talk challenge, because this challenge is going to be directly to your finishing double credit. Because who wants to like max it out? Anybody? Yeah. Okay. So here it is. Because the truth is, unless you do this, you can't max it out. So the gauntlet is about to be thrown. Are you guys ready? 10 new bookings. That's it. And we are going to celebrate and party you next week with 10 new bookings. So who is committed to running that race? 10 new bookings. I don't know. We're going to do just something real fun. We're going to do something real fun. Okay.
And if you're going to be in French Lick, we're going to be getting those bookings together.
Heck yeah. I got all the names with me. I can't, like, I'm like, Wednesday comes so I can start making phone calls. Actually, I'll be making phone calls tomorrow because I got doctor's appointments all day tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm taking all the phone calls with me tomorrow. I'm excited. Dara.
10 by when? I like that.
I'm just saying, come with 10 new by Monday.
By Monday.
Yeah, if you do it before, I don't know, we probably have a prize for you. You can pull out of the prize vault if you get it done before. Get her done. You're muted. Dara, you're muted.
I muted right before I started talking.
Why did she mute?
Well, I am driving. I will be riding with Maureen. So
Girl, you got 8
for
hours in the car
8
with us.
hours. I think I could make some phone calls. Shoot,
Yeah.
we might even have an interview or two on the way.
Let's do it.
I'll do it. I'll
Maureen,
do
you
it.
carry her phone.
Do what?
If you ride shotgun with Maureen, you have to be the operator of her phone.
Yep. Their personal secretary. That's the way it rolls.
Oh, I've already been that.
Maureen, I am so glad you said that because listen, everybody that's ever rode shotgun with me makes fun of me because I expect them to be my personal secretary. And so the last time we went somewhere, I did not. I tried to contain myself, but okay.
Yeah.
No.
With 4 children, you're like, it settles the whole front seat fight. Because I'm like, who's my secretary? And somebody's like, well, I'll do it. And I'm like, okay, great. Okay, write this, send this email, send this text off. Here's what I want this smiley face emoji. I want 2, no 3. I feel like 3. So yeah, that's what I do.
And okay, so I want to say this really quick. This 10 new bookings, the reason why this is so critical is this is the time, this next week is the time you go, oh my gosh, I don't have enough. And what am I going to do? It just naturally is that part. Or I haven't really been, I don't know, maybe you're in that position that I'm like, I've been working, but I don't really have anything on my books for the rest of this month. Oh, wow. How did it already get to be the 10th? So this, only 1/3 of this month is gone. Like, yes, 1/3 is gone, but we have 2/3 of the month left. 2/3. And the best stuff always happens the last week of October. I don't know. That's just I don't know. I went into DIQ because of the end of October. 18,
My husband's
17 years
birthday's
ago.
on the 27th.
There you go. So always great things happen that end of October. And so that's why this is so critical. 10 new bookings.
And it's a pivotal year. He'll be 65.
Woohoo! Well, I could say 65 new bookings, but let's start with 10.
Yes, please.
Increments.
Yes.
Okay, well, I think we're done.
Okay, let's wrap it up, people. Unmute, tell us all that you love us.
We love
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.